Hello Sagittarius, welcome to brutallytruetarot, and this reading is all about them and the third party. So this reading is for you if you are in a third party situation and you want to know what could be going on between your person and their romantic interest. And this reading is for you if you are sure that your person has a relationship with somebody else, or you have this doubt that someone is getting too close to your person and you are kind of doubtful of what is actually going on behind your back. Is this person just a friend or something like that, or is it something more than that? So let's go ahead and see what are the messages for you, what's going on between your person and the third party. Messages for Sagittarius. Ace of Scepters, Ten of Scepters, the Emperor, Lord of Grails, and the Star. Okay. So we have the Emperor. The Emperor is talking about something that is beyond their control now. I think this person was getting closer to this third party to prove you something, to make you jealous, to trigger you, or to give you this message that I can replace you easily, I can find somebody if I wish to. So if you want to be in this relationship, let me guard this relationship, let me control it. This is someone who feels that they can actually convince you on that. Okay, maybe this third party is here to boost their ego in some way, or help them find a way out of the situation where, they feel helpless because you're not ready to accept their ways. If you're not convinced that their ways are right, you stand for yourself, you have your opinions, and that is something the Emperor couldn't stand, and they probably thought that this relationship will not work. They chose somebody else. So looks like this third party was here because of some kind of unresolved issue inside them, something that needs to be addressed. And it was not because some kind of attraction. Okay, it was not because of the reason that your person actually liked this third party. So something was in depth, and this person thought that maybe they can overlook it, they can ignore it, and be in a new relationship where they can control things easily. Okay, the Star is talking about they watching you. Okay, they could be watching you from the background, they could be noticing everything that you are doing, and they are aware that you have got rid of those 10 of Scepters, like you are done with their expectations, and constantly being on your toes, constantly being insecure, like if you didn't do this, they will leave this relationship. If you doesn't prove your love, loyalty and dedication, they will leave you. You cannot afford to make a single mistake, because that will lead to some kind of disaster. So they realize that they have put you in that kind of situation, and you were done. You were like, okay, I'm fine with myself, I can heal, but I can't be in this kind of relationship where I'm not getting the space I need, where I'm not feeling secure. So they see that you have done everything that you should. Okay, first of all, you have removed those 10 of Wands, and now you're burden free. We also have Ace of Scepters, so they are aware that meeting you was not something usual. Okay, it was something interesting, it was a life-changing point. In fact, this is a soulmate connection. They feel that you were made for them, and even in this situation, they're choosing somebody else because they cannot choose you because of their ego or whatever, reasons, like some kind of unhealed trauma or things like that. And there is still this obsession. Like, look at this Lord of Grails. They are desperate. They have got too many emotions. They want to offer you something as soon as possible. Okay, so of course there is this soul that is making them think twice, like, what are you doing? Can you be happy in this relationship? Their soul is asking them. And in this situation, they feel that eventually they will have to look back if they want the kind of love they want. So a lot of Grails is desperate, and it's getting tough for them to hide their feelings. But the Emperor is like, no, I can't show Sagittarius my feelings. I'm not an emotional slave. I'm not someone who is going to look desperate or beg for love. So they are convincing themselves that they should keep playing their mind games, and it will eventually work. Like, maybe you will approach them because you will be so jealous of them being in a relationship with somebody else. So it's like, let's do my best to trigger Sagittarius somehow, and it will do my work. I won't have to sacrifice my ego. I won't have to do any shadow work. That could be their idea. So this is a general reading. This may not resonate with everyone. The energy could be reversed as well. Also, you can check your moon and rising sign. So let's go ahead and check some more messages for you. Messages for Sagittarius. So we have Three of Knives. They have this feeling that whatever they have done has ruined things for them, and it's going to be that way forever. Like, this separation is something they cannot reduce, or they cannot end. Six of Knives is here, so they are watching you silently. Okay, they are helpless because they don't want to accept their mistake. They don't want to look weak, like the Emperor feels that if they show their feelings, they are going to be considered weak, and they cannot do that. So they are watching you silently. We also have the Lover, so they do know that this relationship is something they always wanted. Okay, we also have Four of Scepters, so it's talking about a commitment that they made but never fulfilled. So this is something they regret. Okay, we also have Prince of Scepters, so maybe in this relationship they were not giving their 100%, or they were not very serious. This could be someone who has a charming personality, and maybe they were floating around. They were addicted to validation, and they did their best to get attention of as many people as possible. They felt that they were very attractive and they are irresistible, and that is why they might have this feeling that you two are going to say yes to everything because you can't afford to lose them. You love them so much. But now they are aware that it can happen. You can see what is true and what is not, and you are wise enough to choose wisely for yourself. So let's go ahead and check an oracle message for you. Frog, may the lily beneath your breasts allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the droning crowds. So this card is telling you to see beneath the surface, okay? Because whatever you see on the surface may not be the reality. They could be pretending a lot of things on purpose, and they could be expecting a lot. So it's time to look into the depth and see what the truth is, and at what position you are. you are quite powerful right now, and if you make a wise decision, it will transform everything for you. So this is the reading for them in the third party. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Till next video. Bye.